This is kind of an impromptu salt mines right now. We're not really sure how it's going to go, but we're going to recap some of the pools and some of the stories of the day. Number one, first time I've ever been to a tournament this large, any type of thing. I've probably met like a gajillion people, and it has been phenomenal. How are you guys liking it so far?
It's running pretty well. Like, you normally wouldn't expect a national with such it doesn't have a lot of space, but we've managed to run a lot of setups here, and a lot of people we finished PM pools for the most part, and I think we finished Melee and Smash 4, so this tournament's running really well right now. As far as that, it is a bit late, but I mean, well, what you gonna do? Every tournament runs late these days. Overall, I would say I'm pretty satisfied with these results. I did well in all my pools, so I'm glad about that. But I'm not happy about numbers.
I think the coolest thing is just seeing that PM is still this active. Like, there's been a lot of concern, obviously, since Apex as to how many people would still show up for PM with VG Bootcamp not streaming it. So realistically, seeing 100 plus, I don't even know the numbers, show up to a PM tournament that's kind of in the middle of Pennsylvania, kind of tough to get to for some people, I'm sure. That's what's really exciting, is just seeing that many people still care about the game.
So we gotta make sure we talk really close to the microphone, because it's like we're like huddled around a campfire right now. This is awesome.
Ready?
Yeah, that's all. Okay, we're good. We're good. Are we good? All right. So. One of the greatest things is the fact that Griff and Def, who are two of the organizers that are hosting this is like their first event being hosted.
Yeah, very well run for a first event.
Like,
especially a major of this caliber.
And I think that's kind of like what we've been hitting on a lot in the episode, just taking risks like that, and also making sure you're trying to grow the community. The fact that these people came out there, zero experience in this, and they're dressed up, suit and tie, ready to go, pleasing the crowd. Anything we've needed so far, we've gotten. We talked about pools going a little late, but honestly, in a tournament this large, hosting 3 different games, that tends to happen.
We've also finished doubles for all 3 events.
Yeah,
doubles are done.
We're ahead of schedule in terms of that.
Tomorrow is going to be just singles, which is just a phenomenal thing about it. You don't have to worry about it. Just boom, you're right in, you're at bracket. So speaking of pools, there was a couple things that happened today. Ally lost in pools.
Yeah,
right.
That's weird.
Second seed, right, yeah.
He's a second seed. He
Ally
lost the mask.
Charizard.
He lost the Charizard. So on Reddit, when everyone complained that there's no Charizards and they wanted to see a Charizard, and we talked about Mask, and we said, yo, Mask is pretty good. There you go.
In your tier list episode, were you talking about Charizard being an underdeveloped character?
Come closer.
Sorry. In the tier list episode, you had, it was with Lunchables and Lilo. Did you talk about Charizard being underrepped?
We talked about it in general, and honestly, I can't remember if I picked Charizard as one of the worst characters. I did pick Squirtle and Ivysaur.
Okay.
But no, there was a huge calling on Reddit to see a good Charizard. Everyone's like, I want to see a good Charizard. Well, if you miss pools, when that stuff gets posted up by Clash, you need to catch it. Another character we talked about was Pikachu. This kid jigs for life.
Yeah.
Jigs for life.
MDVA?
No one knows who he is.
Why would your tag be that? Like, why?
Junebug doesn't even know who he is. And he's from MDVA.
I've heard some things about him, actually. He's from the very bottom of Virginia, and he barely comes to any events, but he uses Pikachu. That's Seagull Joe's description to me.
So what ended up happening is Jiggles for Life comes into the tournament, no one knows who he is, and he pushes Ally all the way to last stock, kind of last hit situation.
Game 3.
That's probably one of the bigger surprises. Another interesting story for pools is Narc. Narc hasn't been to a big event in a long time. He's part of the Free Soul Team's crew. He decided to come to this event, and he got put into a situation where he had to beat Zubat to get into bracket. And it's exactly what he did.
Wow, good for him. I didn't know that.
Zubat is out of the tournament?
No, Zubat's still in, I believe. I think Zubat's
so.
out?
I believe so. Let's find this.
Well, we're gonna find it. I'm sorry. It literally just ended now, so we're going through like a ton of different pools, and we're trying to get a lot of information for you guys, and it's all on a tight schedule. And thanks to Hitbox Arena, because they're letting us use their setup right now for like 25 minutes.
Yeah, Face was another huge upset in pools. Was Face, a Zelda player, beating Pooh
from Stony Brook? Yeah.
So Face, Pooh, and Narc got out of pools, and Zubat is out. Wasn't Zubat like
he was second seed
a high seed?
Yeah, we predicted he would get far. Yeah.
So some surprising upsets in that.
I think
In general, not too many upsets other than those. So.
yeah.
People are asking how Gallo did. Gallo won out his pool. Guru won out his pool. Emu, you had a tough matchup too against Remo.
Yeah.
You had to switch to your Marth.
Yeah, I did. I think maybe Mewtwo could have done it, but I wanted to see how Marth did. I was really comfortable just going on my favorite stage as Marth. Like, it was made available to me, which is really how I like the combination of Mewtwo and Marth. I think the future of 3.5 is something that Mewtwo King said a long time ago, is that you're going to have to counterpick characters.
Yes.
You can no longer cut it with only one character, because the game's getting slowly more and more balanced, and one character isn't going to handle all the matchups. So what we saw with Ally was he lost to Charizard. Ally could have gone Falcon. I know Ally has a Falcon.
Really?
That would have been phenomenal. to watch.
Like that, and Charizard's huge. I don't know how it works. I'm sure Falcon gets
He's a heavy code,
comboed.
he's on
Mask
the
also plays Falcon, so he would handle it. But it's a thought, right? Like, you're going to have to go multiple characters in 3.5 if you want to handle every matchup and win a national.
Also counter stages. I know Marth covers the small stages pretty well.
Exactly.
while Mewtwo covers
So
the
what
big
ends up
stages.
happening with me is the larger stages where Mewtwo's recovery plays a large factor get banned. The smaller stages are left open for me. And Marth is strong on smaller stages because he tends to not recover as well as other characters.
And let's not take anything away from players like Remo. Remo played phenomenal.
Yeah.
Like, he was playing out of his mind for a long time to keep that matchup close. And it, it ended up being, he got counterpicked, and it worked out for Emu. Really quick, we also have money matches. Stereo Kid is $50 richer now.
Yeah.
He,
Bar money?
I'm sorry, if you're gonna put up a money match, be on the level. That was
Damn!
not close. It wasn't close.
It wasn't even
It
close,
wasn't
he
close.
said.
Me and
It
Seagull
wasn't
Joe were
close.
commentating that match. Joe ST had no idea what to do.
Oh
against
my God.
He was not doing anything right.
Is New England a fraud?
Oh,
We should
stop,
talk about
stop,
this
stop.
because Gaming Underground is
Let's-
very popular,
well,
but
speaking about talking about New England, Sora just finished up pools. I believe just walloped on
Watch
Jet.
see right now.
walloped on Jet.
It wouldn't be in here, would it?
I don't think he's sitting there.
Sora did an excellent job on Jet. I got to commentate that. Jet was a really known player and really good player. Looked lost. Did not play well.
Jet's all right.
He
For New Jersey, I'd say he's top 5, top 6. So it comes down to if Salem is active or not. But Jet's
Salem
part of the
still plays
HBA crew. Yeah, Salem's still solid with Zelda, I'm sure, even though he's, who knows where. But yeah, Jet plays with the HBA kids. He does well.
I believe also Moon is out of Project M. Food poisoning.
Oh, no.
I was talking to the DJ about it. It seems like Moon took out of pools, but he's gonna stay in for Melee tomorrow. He just kind of rested up, tried to feel better.
Makes sense.
Because he already got out of his pool in Melee. So we're not gonna have Moon on, which is a shame because I definitely picked him as a favorite. Like he's such a great Melee player and transitioned so well into PM that I figured if he caught a little bit of a hot streak and didn't run into too many raw matchups, he could have made a good run.
One less Marth.
One last Marth. Let's see.
There can
I'm
only
looking.
be one.
This is another huge result. So, Pink Fresh did not get first in his pool as expected. He actually lost to Ike, aka Hall of Gaming MLGF. So,
Looks like, I guess we can see who's best
Oh
in
my
New England
God,
right
this is
now,
terrible.
and even
So,
Miller's taking the shot.
There's another thing. There's another thing that we should cover. Doubles. The
Right.
doubles for PM were done. They were finished today, and Mewtwo King and Rolex won a 9-game long set
I was
against.
surprising character switch from Rolex to Game & Watch.
Yeah, if you guys did not watch, Rolex actually switched and did not play Snake for any of the 9 games it took to win doubles. So Mewtwo King and Rolex came back against Seagull Joe and Ally. Then they forced the second set, and Rolex never went Snake and played out of his mind. Me and June were talking about it while we were commentating.
Did you get any 9s that set?
He didn't get any 9s, but the Dacuses were real for one.
Average
They
game.
looked like Team Up Smash. Everything
It
was circled around making sure they can get an up smash to get the kill on with Fox and with Game & Watch. Rolex edgeguard game with Game & Watch was on point. He kept the entire stage clean for Mewtwo King to just rack up damage as Fox and up smash people. It was really
the amount of times I saw dash up smash work that set. was
Yeah,
disheartening.
B2K makes it look really, really
Yeah.
easy.
Well, we spoke about it. The fact that it's almost like you're playing your friend that doesn't know how to play the game. So you're not expecting these things to happen, just run up to you and up smash, but they work because you're like, that's so silly.
You're conditioned
It's
into
the top
having it
player
work.
mix-up. Like, why would Mewtwo King do that?
Yeah, Mewtwo King's just an amazing player. That's what it comes down to.
Yeah.
I'd say that Game & Watch's utility in teams is just having insane amount of shield stun. Like with D-tilt, with the second hit of down air, there's a lot of ways
Back air.
that he can pressure shields to make them shrink and just keep people stuck in shield. And once that
So
happens,
that means you can pick off the other player.
Fox has drill into who knows what. Up air is multi-hit as well. A lot of ways that Fox can also apply shield pressure to someone that already has had their shield shrunk. So it's just a really strong team.
Any other interesting matches you guys have run into, or what were you gonna say, Drew?
Every character in doubles grand finals had up throw to kill move.
That's actually a pretty good point. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, interesting
Every
match.
character except for the Fox in doubles
Fox.
is complained about all the time
Yeah.
about not being good enough, except for Ike.
Who complains
Game
about Game & Watch not being good
Ike's
enough?
top 3. Ike's top 3.
That was stupid.
Game & Watch, they complained that he's too like,
stupid.
Whoa.
That was super.
Am
No,
I
that was
drinking?
him. Nick.
I'm drinking.
Oh, okay.
You just said something stupid, so if you want, you
Well,
can take a shot.
The thing that was actually unique about it was the fact that Rolex didn't play, switched to a character that no one has seen before.
Yeah, I'm
in terms of
surprised
his
he had.
play.
I didn't even know he had
Am
a
I drinking?
secondary.
Yeah, you are.
I'm drinking.
In that all.
It's
and
delicious, I
Pool
promise.
matchups. Of course, look at it. It
I'll
came-
match you. Let's go.
For pool matchups, did you guys see anything interesting happen in your pool?
I mean, I body boycott. Body.
Were you expecting the body boycott?
Yeah, that's
To Fox and teams.
Fox teams.
Actually, I was kind of scared because against Stereo Kid in doubles, I was kind of getting messed up a lot. But then I kind of learned like Ness's limited options and Diddy Kong's lots of options against this.
Can we talk about how good Stereo Kid's looking today?
I'm scared. I'll be
You're
honest.
scared? You're scared?
He's pretty good,
How
guys.
many of you guys would not want to play Stereo in bracket right now?
Press 1.
Yeah. Like,
I'm not scared of
the
it.
thing is, everyone says that Marth beats Ness. So then, of course, I play Ness. I play Marth versus Stereo Kid's Ness. He's solid, dude. Like, he's really good. Like, yeah, he's solid. That's it. I thought he was a fraud because in 3.0, all Nessus did was
PK
PK
fire.
fire on shield and then
Yeah.
shield pressure you that way, and it was mindless.
To give you guys an idea, at one point, Stereo Kid was just sitting at a setup and literally saying who's next for money matches.
Yeah.
And just taking $5 at a time, and then he won $50.
He made more money tonight, me and Gallo did.
He's gonna
so-
make more money than me too. Yeah, man.
Stereo's gonna win like a pot bonus by the time he's out of here.
Yeah.
Just because people sleep on him. Yeah.
That's so smart. I need to do that more.
You can't though. You're already a top player.
Dang it.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
I got like
and
$2
there's
worth of money matches. Like that's 30.
Oh, another thing to talk about, because Eli is mentioning how we should do a net play based episode one night and talk about net play people that are really good.
Tetra Flores.
Tetra Flores.
Oh, yeah.
Hype is real. She's the deal. It's like
I
she's
haven't feel
real.
like she's shown up to any other event.
I've
No.
never seen her show up to anything else.
Probably
I haven't heard of her
she's
or
in
anything.
Ohio or something, middle of nowhere. So
Played Dittos with Stereo Kid. Took all the games last stock. Was money matching people, doing a really great job. And a lot of people, they always wonder about net play players and how they transition into LAN and how they deal with input issues and things like that. And do they get too accustomed to it and stuff like that? Tetra broke those rules. Like, she is playing really well. I'm going to be interested to see how she does as the night goes on. I don't know how she did in pools, but she definitely, I'm sure she did
I believe
fine.
you got second seed.
I don't know if she's here. Yeah.
I'll say that a
She might
big
be
thing
one
with
of the pools that are.
let's check. But I think a big thing with net play is that you don't realize when stuff isn't safe. So like I'm at fault for this as well. Just doing different combinations that aren't actually safe on block and then getting punished for them.
So to confirm, Tetra Flora got second seed out of her pool. DVD got first.
Yeah,
so
DVD's so
Tetra,
good.
Tetra's gonna be in bracket.
It's a very close set between DVD and Tetra.
Yeah, I believe it. Yeah. DVD kind of sucks versus Ness, surprisingly.
Yeah,
I'll call him
no,
out
no,
on that.
DVD got walloped by Stereo in a money match.
That was
3 stocks
embarrassing.
and 2 stocks.
New Jersey sucks.
He hates that matchup actually.
He shouldn't.
Tuna can like move around this. I don't understand.
You just press buttons. Like, come on, dude.
So we also want to give a shout out to like people that couldn't make it because of weather and stuff. Like, we miss you. Like, we wish you were here. Savlon, Strong Bad, Boss isn't here. That's
Boss isn't here because of the weather. But
And
that's another story.
all right, well, couldn't get it right. But
Yeah.
but we wish you guys were here. Like, obviously this event would be even better, but it's phenomenal. Like, Everyone has been really awesome. Everyone that's supposed to be doing really good has held up to their end, except for like some really weird stuff that's happened in pools. Like 1 or 2 pools that have been kind of shuffled around a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
We pretty much covered all of the big upsets.
But bracket's gonna be fun as hell.
And we got Salty Sweets tomorrow.
Salty
Yeah.
Sweets
Not
tomorrow.
forget about that.
Oh, it's tomorrow now. Okay, that's cool.
Chibo and Clash has been phenomenal. They asked me to do top 8 tomorrow for PM. So
I'm excited.
I'm hyped.
Yeah, good
I'm
job on
hyped.
that,
Dude, that's gonna be amazing. But I think, with the exception of that,
You and TK would be doing top 8, maybe.
if TK is coming, I don't know.
And if TK wants to commentate PM.
Is he
It's so
allowed
crazy.
to? I'm just going to say this right now. Is he allowed to being VGBC sponsored?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think he can.
Well,
Sorry.
if he
Spoiler
can't,
alert.
I'm gonna say hello to him, tell him
Yeah.
thank you for everything you did for the Smash community, and then do my thing. Like,
Yeah,
you know,
for
I
sure.
can't. There's nothing else I
Because
can
it's
do
not
about
only
it.
is it PM, but it's also the CT stream instead of VGBC.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
Although he did do it at Skatar, so who knows?
Skater was
Wasn't
before
he-
that whole
wait,
fiasco.
No, but it's still a
Off topic. Off topic.
competitor.
Off
Oh,
topic.
CT.
We're
Yeah,
off
yeah.
topic.
Whatever.
So, really quick, anything that we should finish up with, because like we said, we don't want to hold up these guys. Everyone has been up way too long. And
Everyone
there's
needs
plenty of
sleep.
drinking that needs to be done.
Definitely.
So,
Hold this.
day 1, how has it been for you guys? Really quick recap. How's your day 1 going?
Really solid so far because usually with big tournaments like
To
these,
Gimmer.
it usually ends up going to really late.
Free Gimmer.
Wherever he is.
And also like the events aren't on schedule and that all a bunch of problems. But surprisingly for their first major, for Def and Griffey's first like hosting as a major, and Johnny is like really the only TO and running all 3 games phenomenally. And we were surprisingly on schedule today. So overall, things went pretty smooth. They went pretty well, and I can actually get more than like 5 hours of sleep.
Everyone freaked out about it. It's run too late, it's run too late, run too late. Once PM pool started, they finished.
Yeah,
like,
it was like
an hour and a half and everything's done. Drewbuck, day 1, how's it going? Closer to the mic, closer to the mic.
Right. As soon as PM started, they just converted all the melee setups to PM. Just like everything was converted to PM. Very well run in that regard. Day 1, my performance in pools, very satisfied with. Doubles, somewhat satisfied.
Oh, the salt was real.
The salt is real.
Good job, Frozen.
I'm gonna say my back hurts. That's all.
Oh no! Poor 3.5 Lucas.
Yeah.
Day 1. Why
It
you
was
doing-
funny.
you
I
gonna
will
talk
say
about day
this:
1?
watching
You gonna talk about day
your
1?
set,
Yeah, sure.
Day 1, how's it been for you?
watching your set, Gallo and Jew both held the stocks, and then like Mewtwo and Lucas were just dropping them.
Kill each other with
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like both of them just die so easily, and then it's
Yeah.
like Diddy on Mario to tank. Day 1 went pretty well. The weird thing I'd say is that PM was round robin, Melee was a double elimination bracket.
Ooh.
So
Match 4 was 2, I think.
yeah, so like for those pools, they could have been ran more efficiently. Real talk, like it was double elimination. I played 2 sets, and I was done with that pool. Like they went by so fast.
Same.
But the issue is just it was less organized than PM.
There
PM,
are also TQs everywhere in the other
yeah,
side.
PM was
Definitely.
just on point. Like people that aren't here, they're not here. You have these setups. You're the pool captain. Make it happen.
And for a PM-centric national, like I can understand that logic. And I would say if they didn't run bracket pools for Melee and Smash 4, this might not finish on time.
Yeah, yeah.
My first day, phenomenal. I got to meet so many people that have been watching the show and have just been like really excited. I was telling the story earlier. Someone stopped me in the hallway and was like, "You're Messi?" I was like, "Yeah."
Oh, that's awesome,
And they
dude.
were like, "I actually started weeklies from my house, and you're part of the influence." Like they're throwing like weekly Smash Fest in their house, and and they're happy with the podcast.
PM's not dead, guys.
Yeah, PM
We
is
live
far
it.
from dead.
Should we drink to that?
On that note, as they take their final drink of the night, thank you guys for tuning in at this very impromptu, last-minute kind of thing, Salt Mines.
Okay.
I will catch you guys tomorrow on Clash doing the top 8. Thank you to Hitbox Arena for hosting us for this
Yeah,
very
shout out
short
to
episode.
Hitbox.
It's been awesome, and it's a great way to stay safe.
All right, to
Stay in shape.
3.5 and no longer winning free money.
That's it. We're good?